How you doing? It is Saturday. I just got in from work. I did a little bit of running around. And let me show you this. This is what happened to my Sony headphones. You can see this right here. I don't know why they make these so delicate. Like, I didn't apply too much pressure and it just broke. So what I did is I went to the Best Buy outlet store out in Burbank. I know it's kind of dark in here. But I picked up some new headphones, and they told me, they said, these aren't going to be like dynamic or like crazy for music, but these are more like, they said, for like watching TV or video gaming or whatever. But I was like, hey, I just want some nice headphones. So kind of got used to the Sonys, and this is an open box item. Let's try to get it open and see what we got here. I think some scissors will help. I guess these come with the stand. A little unboxing here. So we got the stand, like I guess like a charging type stand. And these look a little bit smaller than the ones that I did have that broke. And again, this is like an open box item, but it looks like they're gonna operate similarly like the other ones. So I just have to be very careful about these when I'm, working with them and using them. But they still operate in the same way. And I've got all of the charging cables and everything here. And these are Bluetooth, so I can still use these when I'm, walking or, going out doing exercises or doing gym type things. But they'll sit on the mount like so. And yeah, I'm happy with these, so I'm gonna read up on them, and then I'll let you know how they're doing. But I did need this, so I need to get a new pair, because that other one, I can compare it. The other ones, they're more like sleek. The design is a lot nicer for these that I did break, but they're actually about the same size. So, and this, I can actually kind of rig this one up to work, because they still work. It's just this part is broken, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But as far as those are concerned, but as far as these, I'm glad to have a new pair. So yep, just wanted to share that with you as I got in on a Saturday.
I definitely did. How she is with Baby Rock.
Take two on the headphones that I needed to replace. that pair that I got, it wasn't gonna work for me. It was like this thing where you had to plug like your TV into or whatever device, and then the headphones would pick up off of that. I mean, that really wasn't gonna work for like me with my phone or me with my laptop. So I took those back and I got this pair. This is an open box, and this cost, I believe it was around 80 bucks, but these are Bose. Came with a case. I'm got to be very careful with these. Only thing is missing is the charger, but I have a charger that will fit this. And again, these are Bose. So, I mean, that's one of the best. And I think these are gonna work just fine. So the only thing with these headphones is they were just missing the power charger, and it takes the same one that I use for my phone. So that works. Got them charging now. So I'll keep you updated and let you know how they sound. So I'm testing out my new headphones. They sound great. They connected really great. They paired with my phone. I was watching some YouTube videos just for a second, and I can hear everything. Still haven't played around with all the features, but I found out that these are Bose 700s noise canceling headphones. They usually retail for around $379, $380, and I bought this at Best Buy outlet for $82. So I definitely got a deal, and the only thing it was missing was like the power supply. And again, I told you like the charger, but it works with my regular phone charger, and that has a power supply. So I definitely could use it. It came with the line in. It came with this great case. I gotta take off all of this stuff, but I like the case too because it has like this little magnet part that unfolds, and that's where the line in is right here, and then this just closes. You see it doesn't open, so that's pretty cool. And then the headphones just go in here. Yeah, I'm really glad that I got these. I just got to be very careful with them so that I don't break this pair. I really like them. I think it's gonna these are gonna do what I need it to do for me. I can use it with my microphone and when I'm doing YouTube. I'm also going to be trying to do some music, which is going to be cool. And that will include some voice, or I'm just going to say singing. I didn't want to say singing. But I'm going to be mixing my own music or just doing my own renditions of songs. I may be changing up the voice a little bit because I'm still a little bit uneasy about sharing my voice and singing. But it is something that I am interested in doing. So you will hear some music, and I'll either let you know it's me singing, or I'll just be like, hey, new music. But anyway, I'm very happy with my Bose headphones, and yeah, I'm glad that I got these. Great deal. And I'm gonna try to fix my other pair, or just kind of fix them, rig it up, because there's nothing wrong with it except for that just one earpiece is broken, but they still work. So I'm gonna try to maybe rig up solutions so that I can still use those. yeah, I don't know if I don't want to spend money on trying to get somebody to fix them. That'll probably cost me like $100 or something. But I have rigged up some headphones before that were broken in the same way. So yeah, I just gotta be very careful. I can be a little heavy-handed with my sort of appliances and stereo equipment. So I'm gonna be very careful. But yeah, if you have a Best Buy outlet center, check them out. You can get some discounts. I saw a Sony camera in there that I've been wanting, and I asked the guy to give me a price on it. It was like $3,000, but those cameras usually go for like $8,000. So that would be a steal for somebody that was ready to purchase a camera. That camera. But yeah, check out your Best Buy outlets. You can get some great deals like I did on this Bose headphone. So I have to press this button so this won't spin, and then I can. Oh, okay. And now that's out.
We have the blown out knees on this. Then I wanted to add a pair of dark wash jeans. So here we have
There's another piece. But I don't think I need any of those. Okay. I got it out. Okay. So now that I got that out, which this is its own piece, I need to find what goes with this so I can use this. So I found out that this is the piece I need. What happens is, for the Dremel, you push this down and then you attach this rotary sort of blade. So let's try that.
But I like them because they serve a good purpose and they work out pretty well. The last piece for our top is another knitwear, and this one's going to be also.
And then you turn it, and it clicks and locks in place. If you saw that, let me try it again. You have to pull this piece down and then turn it. Kind of hard to do with. So that comes up. And I feel like I can go ahead and put this on, and maybe that'll help us do that a little better. Put this piece back on. And then this goes in. And this is gonna. Oh, before I do that, this piece goes back on. Well, actually, okay, this one first.
Contrasting stitching isn't something I typically go for. I typically like for things to be more on the subtle.
Then this one.
Somewhat of a statement piece. Usually a denim jacket.
And then this. Okay. And then I can tighten this.
So I wouldn't be doing too much with it. I just think it's gonna so it is.
Press in this button.
But I think upper vest in general.
And then I can tighten this so that this will not come off when I'm using it. Okay. And now I can show you When I pull this down, this becomes loose, and I turn it, and it will come off. And then when I want to put it on, put it back on, turn it, release, release that, and it connects. So what I'm going to try to use this for, as I'm trying to fix the broken side of my headphone, is I need to cut this one, and I'm gonna just try to cut off this bottom part. So I'm just gonna make a line straight across to get rid of this part for these little hangers, and I'm doing the same thing for this clear one because I don't know which one I want to use. So I'm just gonna cut them both. I got these at the dollar store, so just gonna be a straight line across, and I'll show you that as I do it. And I'm gonna be using a clamp to hold this down while I'm using the Dremel to cut it. So let me get that set up and I'll show you what that looks like. Now there's two things I need to do for this video. One, just put on some shorts, because I'm not going to have you people talking about me filming videos in my underwear. And then the second thing I needed to do was get some safety goggles. Very important when you're working with any sort of rotary tools or like saws. So these are going on my head. And I hope you can see this. This is a part I'm going to try to cut right here. I'm just going to get the Dremel tool plugged in. All right. And then, as a wise man once told me, you should connect things like this. So that way, it's less likely to come apart. This is a sharp thing here, and I don't want to cut off any parts of my body. So I'm going to test it far away from me to make sure it's spinning first. Now, this has variable speeds. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so again, here I am, just going to try to cut this part straight across. All right, let's, might be a little bit of heat there, but now you can see what I was trying to do. I just wanted to cut this piece like this, and that did a pretty good job. I can also use the Dremel to just blend this down a little bit, which I probably will do. And this is the piece that we cut off, which is pretty clean cut. So I'm just gonna throw this back here. Gonna get this one situated. Hopefully we can have the same outcome with this one. Okay, with this one, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting to this end. So I'm just gonna kind of put this on this side and do it from the other side. Maybe I can just break this part off. It was right there. All right, my battery's about to die, so I'm glad I got that part filmed. So I got my two pieces, and I'm just gonna take one of the rotaries with the sander and clean both of these edges up. Oh, and take this off. But before I do that, and even touching this, I'm gonna unplug it. Safety first. Just gonna use one of these to clean up the edges. Just gonna get a coarse one. This one seems like it'll do the job. Let me put this other attachment on. I need to take this one off. And I'm gonna put this one on so I can just sort of just grind that down. And then for this one, I'm just gonna hold it. I should put the goggles back on. I'm just gonna put my glasses on for this one. All right. Unplug is always first. And then we can remove what we have in here and the whole thing. There we go. And I am done with the Dremel for this portion. Now we're going to be switching to the drill. So what you're hearing in the background is me watching Raised by Wolves, and that's this sci-fi show that was on Max, sort of about this android mother who takes care of these kids. So I'm watching that while I'm doing this. This is my plan, is I want to take this, since this part is broken, I want to find a way to keep it together. I did this before with another pair of speakers. And so I'm either going to use the white one and just trying to see which is more pleasing. And then I'm going to attach this to this part and also this to the top part. And that'll hopefully keep this together. I'm going to have to use some screws. But as I'm testing this out, I think I like the clear one better. That way you can still see the Sony, and I can also see where I'm going to mark for my holes. And I believe I'm going to try to do, I'm going to have to use really small screws. I'm going to try to do 2
I would like to know more
at the bottom and 2 at the top for a total of 4 that will hold
I was reticent to ask
this
first, as I found
together,
this subject.
and then that way this will not be able to move around, but that's okay. I just want to get this part fixed
For reasons I
like
can't
that.
comprehend.
So the next thing to do is to get a marker and mark where I want the screws to go.
All right, then I will tell you.
And I'll do that, and then we'll come back and we'll drill the holes, and then we'll drill the holes into the speaker, and then we'll get the screws and we'll screw it in, and hopefully this will work. I
was mistaken.
played around with the idea, which is why I had 2, putting one on the underside as well, but I don't think that's gonna work out. So if we at least get this on, I can always also like just wrap some
I did enjoy
like
memories of those
tape around it, some black tape, and you won't even really notice that this is here. But let's get a marker and mark for our
We have
holes.
no memory archive.
Communed in a virtual space. And while we did, information was downloaded into my drives. Instructions for how to build a new kind of being. It was as if my sense.
So I decided to switch to a smaller
I've reached a point of intolerance for common champion.
What are you talking about?
smaller grip.
You can't leave. Father!
See the difference in the sizes. So for this next part, for me to drill the holes, I thought the smaller one would be better. And I'm just gonna clamp it again. And then I'll just move it around when I need to do the other 2 screws. So we're gonna get the drill out, and we're gonna use a small drill bit. Now I just need to find the tiniest screws that will go into this. And I also need to drill into the headphones where these holes should go.
Has a history. Mother, that history.
Now I need to find a very tiny screw. I think we'll go with these.
Where'd she come from?
Get the technician.
Hey, get over here.
We got plenty of service models. Should burn her. You good for morale?
It's up to the trust.
We're gonna move in before the crossing.
So as you can see,
I sure as hell am.
it's not moving.
Well, as soon as it decides we're ready,
It's not ideal,
It's never going to think we're ready.
but at least I can still use the headphones.
Doesn't hate anything. I'd be happy to spend the rest of my life.
It's not
taking
pretty.
orders from it.
You might get your wish.
This one right here, I'm gonna see if I can get it a little closer.
Shit, this isn't a service model.
And again, this is not ideal, but let's see if they'll work.
Those files are private.
I didn't detect a security protocol present in your system.
It's not a security protocol. I feel things. Impulses. And one of those impulses is to conceal the parts of myself that displease me.
You're describing human shame.
Yes. But there's no reason for suspicion.
They still work.
Shared creator.
I'm not motivated by suspicion.
I'll probably just wrap some black tape around this part
Yes.
so you don't see it, but
The incorruptible quantum 6.
at least now I have just an extra pair that I can just use here. I did buy a new pair of bows, which I talked about,
Anything else alive out there?
but this will work.
There was an indigenous
And I'll just
creature
get
with us in
some
the
black
land.
tape, wrap around this.
Made it dangerous.
The land was destroyed.
I have these crazy ideas. Again, it's not perfect, but these still work. Let me turn them off.
I must find my children.
We picked them up some time ago, along with an adult female who was not
All right,
an atheist.
another project done.
They are sick.
Another project
I will
finished.
listen to you and you can all
Thanks for
join
watching. Michael, Meg, Gil. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment. Yeah, leave a lot of your comments, please. What do you think about the videos? Is there something you think I can do better, or something you'd like me to try to tackle? So yeah, let me know. And I thank you for watching this episode of me sort of butchering these Sony headphones, but I just didn't want to throw them away. Now I can still use them. I might have to tighten these up a little bit, but this is pretty secure. If I wrap it with some tape, it'll be okay. As long as this piece holds up, I think we'll be good. So I'm gonna try to get back into my show. Second season is on now, so I'm gonna rewind and watch that. You guys have a great Sunday evening. All right, thanks.